Hello, welcome back to Car Chat TV. My name is Oliver, and today I want to talk to you about Max Verstappen and how he could just ditch Red Bull, don't you do it, and go and join another competitive team. Okay, first up, let's check out the drivers' standings at the moment after Las Vegas Grand Prix. One more Abu Dhabi to go. Obviously, we know Max Verstappen's already won it. Look at the points. 549 points. I think that's a record of most points ever scored. There's only been 3 winners, 3 drivers this season in the 2023 Formula 1 Grand Prix. Max, Perez and Carlos Sainz. And as you can see, Sergio Perez, 273 points behind him. I do like Sergio Perez. I think he's a good teammate and he's had a bit of a tough year. But he's still rocking second and he's doing better than other Red Bull drivers, Gasly, Albon and so forth. Anyway, Lewis Hamilton is there at third in 232 points, and then after Lewis Hamilton, Sainz, Alonso. Who cares? You don't get trophies for that. This is the article that I found. Now, it's a bit of an old article, and Max Verstappen does have the longest Formula 1 contract at the moment, runs till 2028, and he's got an escape clause in it. Marco reveals important escape clause Verstappen has in his Red Bull contract. So this is from Racing News 365, and it kind of just got my back up a little bit. And yeah, you could probably say, Oliver, you're sitting there in Red Bull clobber, mate. What's going on? Well, I'm a big fan of Perez and I like the team. But Max is the best driver at the moment, right? And when I speak to people about Max Verstappen, obviously people love him, but a lot of people think he's the best driver. But as a person, they say, yeah, he's not a good guy. And I just think with this clause that he's got in here as well. So this clause basically, guys, it runs till 2028. Obviously, 2026, the engines change and Red Bull creating their own powertrains. If that goes bad and goes south, like in 2014, that this article talks about, like Sebastian Vettel, who was a little bit more liked, I think that's fair. He was able to go to Ferrari when Red Bull couldn't keep up with Mercedes. And Max has that same clause. But I kind of feel he doesn't deserve that clause, because it's like saying, if you don't deserve me at my worst, you can't have me at my best. Formula 1 is a team sport, guys, right? Team sport. And we look at what Checo's done for Max. And I don't think Max has reciprocated that as a team player to Perez. I still can't forgive Max for not listening to team orders and letting Checo by that one time. It's just kind of like Max is Red Bull. I mean, he's on such a pedestal at the moment. And this clause in his contract means that at any point, if Red Bull can't have a competitive car, he can just jump ship and go to Ferrari, Mercedes, Aston Martin. Well, I don't know why I'd go there, but anyway, he could jump to another team. And I just think, that's not really like a lesson in life, is it? We've got children looking into the sport. It's not really a good role model, is it? You might say, well, Oliver, it's just a business thing. His advisors might have said, you know, we're going to put that clause in to protect his career. And I just think you've got to stick with the team. You're winning championships. If the car's kind of bad, you've got to battle it out. You've got to grind it. You can't just nitpick through life, jumping from, oh, I'm going to go to Mercedes, win. Oh, the car's terrible now. I'm going to go to Red Bull. I'm going to go to here. It's not a valuable life lesson in the sport. Sometimes you've got to take the rough with the smooth. Everybody knows that. And I just feel that there's no humility in Max at the moment. And something like this, just being able to get out of a get-out clause and just go to a different team if Red Bull start underperforming. And I'm not having it. And that's why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to speak to you guys and say, what do you guys think? Do you think he should have this clause? Anyway, let's have a little quick look at the other contracts of the drivers to see when they end. Here's an article from planetf1.com, and we're looking through the contracts for the Formula 1 drivers. Like I said, Max Verstappen has the longest contract, running till 2028. The Dutchman, top of Formula 1. He's absolutely killing it. It'll be interesting to see where he comes next year, although I think it's going to be Red Bull. I mean, that's my guess. I'd love to know what your guesses are. Let me know in the comments. And then we've got Sergio Perez, end of next year, 2024. Now, there's a lot of hate for Perez. I see this, and I host in the fan zone for the Formula 1 at Silverstone Grand Prix. I grew up in Silverstone. I love it. And a lot of people, like Perez, but they say this, he does very Perez things. What does that even are? It's the most Perez thing I've ever seen him do. He's had a tough year. I think the pressure's on. He probably hasn't dealt with it quite well. but he is a good team player, and he's second, right? You're not going to beat Max. The only place for you to come is second, and he's doing that, and he's ticking that box. So I think he deserves another contract till 2024. Obviously, Danny Ricks had a few issues this season. Then we've got Lewis Hamilton, 2025. And I think, has he signed another one? You'll have to let me know. But okay, 2025 it says here. And then we've got George Russell, 2025 as well. And then Charles Leclerc, 2024, that's coming on. Charles Leclerc used to be on I think he was signed a big 5-year one, and that's coming to the end of it. Next year, Sainz, 2024. Norris, 2025. Oscar Piastri, 2026. That was really cool. Recent Oscar Piastri. He's got a lot of potential. I like him. Big fan of Lando as well. Alonso, 2024. Lance Stroll, destination unknown. When your dad owns the team, it's just an ongoing contract. Pierre Gasly, I like to call him Gasly. 2024. Ocon, 25 Bottas. Zhou Guanyu, 2024. Danny Rick, 2024. Yuki, 2024. 2023. Logan Sargent. He's actually starting to come good right at the end. I don't know if he's done enough to save his drive. That'll be interesting, because before the first half of the season, he had an absolute stinker, didn't he? You did, Logan. Like, be honest. You know, it's your rookie season, though. And then Nico Hulkenberg, 2024. A lot of contracts up at 2024. So we might see a shift, see some new drivers, maybe some movement. It's exciting. Anyway, I just wanted to chat to you about that clause that Max had. Rant is over. If you guys love Formula 1 content, we started to do it here at Car Chat TV. We also do some awesome car reviews, new cars, some challenges. So really appreciate if you could throw us a subscribe. Self-promotion over. A bit cringe, I know. Let me know what you think about this Max clause contract situation in the comments below. Throw me a like if you like the video or just my Red Bull gear. And hit subscribe to Car Chat TV, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, thank you ever so much for watching. I've just popped up 2 more videos on your screen that you also may like. If you do watch one, let me know what you think.